We've all been there,
polishing our resumes, hoping to land that perfect job. But what happens after you hit send on that application? At the city of Corpus Christi,
our investigation revealing a troubling pattern. Top positions going to candidates with personal connections, but little relevant experience.
3 years ago, City Manager Peter Zanoni made a surprise choice to lead the city's Parks Department.
We've interviewed a lot of people in the last 18 months. Some have had vast park experience, but none demonstrated the commitment and the loyalty to the city of Corpus Christi.
That's Zanoni defending his pick of Robert Dodd. Before landing this position, managing millions in taxpayer dollars, Dodd's primary qualification? Basketball coach, specifically coaching Zanoni's son's team at Ray High School. In the 3 years since, city employees tell us there's been a pattern, so we started digging.
For our investigation, we looked at 3 key positions: Parks and Rec Director, Director of Animal Care Services, and Assistant City Manager. Through a public information request, we obtained not only the resumes of those hired, but of those looked over as well.
The numbers are striking. For the Parks Director position, 111 people applied. 24 had direct parks and recreation experience. The city required 10 years of experience. Dodd had 0. One applicant with over a decade of Parks and Rec experience tells us they never even got a call back. But this isn't an isolated case. Take Kathleen Chapa, now running Animal Care Services. Her previous work, public health and floodplain management. Her connection? Her son also played on that same basketball team with Zanoni's son, and she worked with Zanoni's wife in the Booster Club. We reviewed 10 resumes for this position. Applicants included veterinarians and animal specialists. One applicant we spoke to wished to remain anonymous, but told us it appeared that the city is, quote, biased towards predetermined candidates. Despite no animal care experience, Chapa got a $155,000 salary. Then the city created an entirely new position, Assistant Director of Animal Care Services, with a salary of $122,000.
The city's own hiring brochures say that salaries are based on qualifications and experience, but Dodd and Chapa started well above the base salaries with no relevant experience.
The pattern continues at the highest levels. Sonny Purnell became assistant city manager this year with a $254,000 salary. His prior experience did not include jobs that required supervising multiple employees, much less overseeing entire departments. In his current role, he is in charge of 8 city departments. Purnell and Zanoni's connection spans several years, going back to when both worked in San Antonio. These 4 positions alone cost taxpayers over $700,000 annually. That's on top of a $249,000 contract with an outside hiring firm. We requested an interview with City Manager Peter Zanoni about these hiring decisions. He refused, instead the city providing a statement that did not address how personal relationships influence hiring.
When Zanoni learned of our investigation, he sent a letter calling our work distasteful and unbecoming. He also claimed that the city faces significant challenges when it comes to recruitment. Yet our investigation found 34 qualified candidates for just 2 positions. The real challenge might be why those with experience continue to be looked over for those with connections. For 6 Investigates, I'm Adam Beam.